Well, good evening, lovers of jazz. Welcome to the historic Alberta Rose Theater. And that welcome also goes out to those of you who are with us virtually. I am Marcia Hawker, and on behalf of Siren Nation and the artistic director, December Carson, welcome to the Annual Billie Holiday Tribute, Lady Sings the Blues, now in its 16th year, thanks to so many of you. Siren Nation was founded in 2005 and is a Portland-based nonprofit whose mission is to inspire and empower women and people of all marginalized genres to inspire and empower and to highlight their many achievements. Their focus is creating year-round performances, exhibitions, and educational opportunities, resulting in building an inclusive community. And you can learn more about their outreach by going to their website at sirennation.org. A portion of each ticket sale is being donated to KBOO Community Radio. A supporter of Women's History Month. And on Saturday, April 22nd at 7 p.m., KBOO will rebroadcast tonight's show. And I need to let you know that joining us this evening from the KBOO family, we have your host for Jazz in the Afternoon, Bob Riddle is with us. We also have some contributors that do special programming with us. The Professor of Humanities at Reed College, Dr. Pancho Savory. And Paula Walker, who curated twice last month with Jazz History and the Oscars. And then she joined Jan Mancuso and myself in highlighting the enormous contributions of women in jazz, blues, and gospel. And then last but not least, to my left on keyboards is Eugene Rashad. Rashad. Eugene has been a KBOO radio host for 40 years. And his program is The Motif, Reimagining a Jazz Sensibility. You should also know that he's also a journalist and a musician, but especially now, you should know that he has just been recognized and awarded the Jazz Hero Award from the Jazz Journalists Association in New York City that is nationally recognized. During the past 4 years, a traveling exhibit about Billie Holiday has been touring the United States, presented by the Smithsonian's Traveling Exhibition Services. It is scheduled to open at the Ravinia Festival in Highland Park, Illinois in June, and it'll run through October if you happen to be going into that direction. And this exhibition has a companion book by the acclaimed photographer Jerry Danzig, who provides a vivid, intimate photographic portrait of Billie Holiday during her time at Sugar Hill in Harlem. And in honor of tonight's tribute, his son, Grayson Danzig, an accomplished photographer, author, archivist, and musician, has donated this companion book to be raffled. And the drawing will take place at the opening of the second set, So you're welcome to buy a raffle and see if you win this beautifully, beautifully done book, companion book. Billie Holiday is one of the greatest jazz singers from the 1930s to the 50s. She had no formal musical training, but with an instinctive sense of musical structure and a deep knowledge of jazz and blues, she developed a singing style that was deeply moving and individual. Frank Sinatra gave her the credit for having had the single most profound influence on his style, along with Miss Peggy Lee, Abbey Lincoln, and many others. In celebrating the 108th year of her birth, her influence remains at the forefront as one of the most dominant examples of artistic courage. Rather than giving in to the pain and hardship of battling internal and external demons, she used her voice to sing about and bring attention to an amalgamation of experiences and emotions, both personal and pertaining to racial injustices. The impact of Billie Holiday continues to speak volumes. April is Jazz Appreciation Month. Yes, indeed. Also known affectionately as Jam. It was, and jam is sweet. It's a sweet spot in many of our lives. It was named so in 2002 by the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History. And in 2011, UNESCO named April 30th as International Jazz Day, where over 190 countries have performances celebrating this genre. The idea came from jazz pianist and UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador, Herbie Hancock. It is chaired by Mr. Hancock and UNESCO's Director General. Now you may ask, well, why? Why jazz? It's because the roots and the pillars of this music represent dignity, integrity, creativity, resilience, and freedom. So the intention is to raise awareness of the virtues of jazz as an educational tool and a force for empathy, dialogue, enhanced cooperation among people. No other genre is globally embraced in this way. Without it, there is no rock and roll, no rhythm and blues, no funk, soul, hip hop, even country western. Tonight, as we celebrate Black culture, I'm going to share a poem with that very same title, Black Culture. The author is unknown, and I will be accompanied by Eugene Rashad on keyboard and Greg Kelly on flute. One day, I heard somebody say that blacks were culturally deprived. And I wondered how they had arrived at that conclusion. as it kept rumbling through my head, but it only took a while before I began to smile. You see, I figured they simply didn't know that black folks got sure enough culture from our head down to our toe. It's the music that we sing and the style in which we talk. It's the preaching and the praying and the way we even walk. It's the get down way we move when the band begins to play. And the looks we give each other without using words to say. And are some of the ways we communicate that folks outside our culture may not appreciate. It's how we put the man on and he doesn't even know. And it's how we keep on trying when most folks tell us no. When they say we don't recognize minor things in life, I know through all education, toils and strife, I recognize good music when I hear it on the air. And to say gospel, jazz, and blues are in culture isn't even fair. With James Brown as my brother, you know I've got soul. And frankly, I find a string quartet performance not so cold. I surely recognize the finest there is in food. I don't even have to be in any special mood to appreciate fried chicken, greens, barbecue, and red Kool-Aid. And I turn down caviar no matter how much they paid. It's our afros, curls, and the way we do our hair, the clothes and the fashionable styles we wear. It's the sisters and the brothers struggling for the cause, fighting economics, politics, and unjust laws. But most of all, it's the way we hang together and the kinship that we feel that makes our culture so natural and so real. Then I think about our blackness and what our culture is all about. And it's hard to keep on talking because I think I'm gonna shout. Black folks don't have any culture, I heard somebody say, and I just put my hand on my hip, rolled my eyes, and looked the other way. Thank you. Thank you. Our first vocalist will be accompanied by two treasures, famed Portlander George Mitchell on piano, who has performed on every conceivable world stage, concert hall, and venue since 1980 as the pianist for Diana Ross. Originally from Rochester, New York, he has been Portland-based since 2001. He played with jazz icons Clark Terry, Red Holloway, Joshua Redman, and many more. Having recently returned from Spain, on bass, Dennis Callaza. Starting things off is jazz vocalist Rita Marquez, a veteran of Portland's local jazz jam session scene, who has been performing for the past 17 years at venues like Wilf's, Arrivederci, Tony Starlight's, and more. Born in New York City, she experienced seeing many jazz luminaries perform regularly from an early age. Rita's Caribbean heritage and Latin sounds in her neighborhood immersed her in a love of dance and rhythm. Please welcome Rita Marquez.
Thanks for coming out. I don't think we're on. There we go. Thanks for coming out and celebrating Lady Day with us. Love me or leave me and let me be lonely. You won't believe me, but I love you only. I'd rather be lonely than happy with somebody else. You might find that nighttime's the right time for kissing. Nighttime is my time for just reminiscing, regretting instead of forgetting with somebody else. There will be no one unless that someone is you. I intend to be independently blue. I want your love, but I don't want to borrow. Have it today, give back tomorrow. Your love is my love, there's no love for nobody else. Happy with somebody else. You might find that nighttime's the right time for kissing. Nighttime is my time for just reminiscing, regretting instead of forgetting with somebody else. There will be no one unless that someone is you. I intend to be independently blue. I want your love, but I don't want to borrow. Have it today, give back tomorrow. My love is your love, there's no love for nobody else. I want to thank all the people who helped put this show together. And Mike back there, can you give me a little bit more in the monitor? Thank you. So when I was about 14, I picked up my first record. That is a vinyl album. And I played it, and I played it, and I played it. And this song was on it. Away from the city that hurts and mocks, I'm standing alone by the desolate docks, in the still and the chill of the night. I see the horizon, the great unknown. My heart has an ache, it's as heavy as stone. Will the dawn coming on make it light? I cover the waterfront. I'm watching the sea. Will the one I love be coming back to me? I cover the waterfront in search of my love, and I'm covered by a starlit sky above. Here am I, patiently waiting, hoping and longing. Oh, how I yearn. Where are you? Have you forgotten? Will you remember? Will you return? I cover the waterfront. I'm watching the sea. Will the one I love be coming back to me? reaching the sea. Will the one I love be coming back to me? Will the one I love be coming back to me? Thank you. The next two songs, Billie Holiday actually wrote. Hey, Fat Daddy, make up your mind, 'cause I've been waiting such a long, long time. It's now, baby, or never, because I've been so good to you. Now, baby, or never, and I'm getting lonesome too. Now, baby, or never, if I mean anything to you. Now, baby, or never, because you've wasted so much time. Now, baby, or never, because you can't make up your mind. Now, baby, or never, and it ain't no fault of mine. It's gotta be yes or no. Either you stay or go. Don't leave me on the shelf. You gotta commit yourself. Either you will, baby, or won't stay in love with me. I waited last night for you to call. You give me no consideration at all. It's now, baby, or never. You know I've been so good to you. Now, baby, or never, and I'm getting sad and blue. Now, baby, or never, if I mean anything to you. Baby, or never, because you've wasted so much time. Now, baby, or never, because you can't make up your mind. Now, baby, or never, and it ain't no fault of mine. It's gotta be yes or no. Either you stay or go. Don't leave me on that shelf. You gotta commit yourself. Either you will, baby, or won't stay in love with me. Gonna call you one more time on the telephone. I'll give you till 12, then I'll be gone. It's now, baby, or never. You know I've wasted too much time. Now, baby, or never, you must make up your mind. Now, baby, or never, and it ain't no fault of mine. It's gotta be yes or no. Either you stay or go. Don't leave me on the shelf. You gotta commit yourself. Either you will, baby, or won't. Do, baby, or don't. Will, baby, or won't fall in love with me. I think we all can relate to that one, as well as this one. Hush now, don't explain, just say you remain. I'm glad you're back, don't explain. Quiet, don't explain. What is there to gain? Skip that lipstick, don't explain. You know that I love you, and that love endures. All my thoughts are of you, for I'm so completely yours. Cry to hear folks chatter, and I know you cheat. Right or wrong don't matter when you're with me, sweet. Hush now, don't explain. You're my joy and my pain, my life's yours, love, don't explain. You know that I love you, and that love endures. All my thoughts are of you, for I'm so completely yours. Cry to hear folks chatter, and I know you cheat. Right or wrong don't matter when you're with me, sweet. Hush now, don't explain. my joy, and you're my pain. My life's yours, love. Don't explain. George Mitchell, Dennis Cayaza. Thank you.
Our next vocalist has been a staple on the Portland multi-genre music scene, and her performances are full of authenticity, passion, and humor. A huge motivation is to carry on her mother's legacy, the beloved Janice Scroggins. She has worked closely with the late Oboe Addy and credits him, among others, in helping her work outside the box. She has shared the stage with Liv Warfield, Esperanza Spalding, Farnell Newton, and many more. She will be accompanied by Michael Elson on piano. Please welcome Ms. Etta Arietta Ward.
How y'all doing? Wonderful. Y'all know how I get down. If you don't, you'll find out. All right, so today we're going to walk down some traditional jazz things, you know. Y'all, getting back to if y'all know who I am. My mama, Janice Marie Scroggins, she taught me a lot of different things, but this here particular song ain't misbehaving. I talk about it a lot, right? Years ago at the Civic Theater downtown, she was the musical director for the play. And it's something that is just near and dear to me. And this is just, you know, a time of, this is Mommy Week, you know, Easter and all this type of stuff. This is really special to my mom, so she's been on my heart a lot. So I'm singing this for Mommy on this date. No one to talk with, all by myself. Something about putting stuff on the shelf. We'll get around next time. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. And you, and you, and you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting. It's you that I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in a corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Oh, believe me, yes. I don't stay out late. I don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. My goodness. I'm happy on the shelf, ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. I know for certain the one that I love. I'm through with flirting, it's you that I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in a corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Oh, believe me, yes. What is it? I don't stay out late. Yes. I don't care to go. I'm home around 8. Just me and my radio. Hey, misbehaving, saving my love for you. Saving up my love for you. That's one. Saving my life for you, ain't misbehaving, but it's fine. Now we ending? Okay. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Yeah. All right. Technology, you know. All right. One thing that I want to say about beloved Lady Day is that she sung with her authentic voice, right? And a lot of her songs reflected the life that she lived, and she went through a lot of things. But because of that, her print here on the universe world is such that she was able to pull emotion when other people can just listen and identify versus having to go through it again. Does that make sense? Okay. So, me, I also walk with my authentic self. I'm a jolly etta, you know. If you don't, you know now. But this next one, it actually reminds me of Esperanza, because she has a song that talks about a willow. And so this is Willow Weep for Me. Right over here. There we go. Willow, weep for me. Willow, weep for me. Bend your branches green along the stream to comfort me. Listen to my plea. Willow, weep for me. Gone my lover's dream, lovely summer dream. Gone, left me here, weep my tears into the street. Sad as I can be, hear me, willow, weep for me. Whisper to the wind to say that love is sinned, to leave my heart aching and making this moan. Murmur to the night to hide our starry sight, so none will find me sighing and crying all alone. step up, leave my heart aching and making this moan. Murmur in the night, there it is, to hide her starry side, to hide my sigh and crying all alone. Weeping willow tree, weeping sympathy, bend your branches low along the ground and cover me. Listen to my plea, and willow weep for me. Weep for me. I'm used to having a microphone in my hand, so I'm just like, to stand here and just sing is just like it's super naked for me. But it's fun. And I want to say, oh, before I forget, this beautiful microphone, her name is Edwina. And I want to send a special thanks to Ear Trumpet Labs, and they're local, and it's just amazing, one of my favorite mics ever. So, yes. All right, I have one beautiful song left. Now, a while ago, I started a radio show called Invocation. And the premise was to play songs to help evoke love. That was my main premise. But one day, it was just raining, and it was just, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do one of the shows about the sun. Because I'm like, it's just, you know, we live in Oregon. We live in Portland. You know about it. But anyway, and this song, when I was doing my search about everything, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. It's so fabulous. So it's a little rainy outside, and it's cold, but it's warm in here. Yes. It's, and it was one of the songs that Billie Holiday actually sang that was a happy song. That's what it is. But that's what it is. So it's the sunny side of the street. Grab your coat, grab your hat, leave your worries on the doorstep. Just guide your feet on the sunny side of the street. Do you hear the pitter pat? Let your happy be your doorstep. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. Oh, Rover has crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. I have gold dust at my feet on a sunny side of the street. Thank you. Michael Olson, everyone.
Hello. Is this the right microphone? My name is December Carson. I'm a Siren Nation board member. And I am here to introduce your next performer. Tonight's MC is a lifelong vocalist and educator in the arts who has performed around the world in theater and is a featured soloist in church. Her extensive knowledge and love of jazz has delighted thousands of listeners for the past 20 years. A veteran volunteer radio host, Marcia can be heard on KBOO with Jazz Lives. It airs alternate Wednesdays from noon to 2 p.m. She serves on the Montevilla Jazz Festival Board, is the artistic director for the Astoria Jazz Festival, and is one of Portland's go-to MCs. Please welcome my dear friend, Marcia Hawker.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I only have eyes for you, dear. The moon may be high, but I can't see a thing in the sky, 'cause I only have eyes for you. I don't know if we're in a garden or on a crowded avenue. You are here, so am I. Maybe millions of people go by, but they all disappear from view, and I only have eyes for you. I don't know if we're in a garden or on a crowded avenue. You are here, so am I. Maybe millions of people go by, but they all disappear from view, and I only have eyes. It is no surprise it's true. I make a date for golf, and you can bet your life it rains. I try to give a party, and the guy upstairs complains. I guess I'll go through life just catching colds and missing trains. Everything happens to me. I never miss a thing. I've had the measles and the mumps. And every time I play an ace, my partner always trumps. I guess I'll go through life just missing colds, catching colds, missing trains. Everything happens to me. At first, my heart thought you would break this jinx for me, that love would turn the trick to end despair. But now I just can't fool this head that thinks for me. I've mortgaged all my castles in the air. I've telegraphed and phoned, sent an airmail special too. Your answer was goodbye. There was even postage due. I fell in love just once, and it had to be with you. Everything happens to me. Dennis Kayaza. At first, I thought your love would break this jinx for me, that love would do the trick to end despair. But now I cannot fool this head that thinks for me. I've mortgaged all my castles in the air. I've telegraphed and phoned, sent an airmail special too. Your answer was goodbye, with even postage due. I fell in love just once, and it had to be with you. Everything happens to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really did care for. And then suddenly appeared before me, the only one my arms could ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. When I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. The only one my arms could ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. When I looked, the moon was gold. Blue moon, blue moon, blue moon. Now I'm no longer all alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own, without a love of my own. Thank you. George Mitchell, Dennis Kayaza, Tim Rapp. Okay, well, welcome back to the second set of the Billie Holiday Lady Sings the Blues Festival. Well, yeah, it is a festival, event, tribute, celebration. So, I'd like to share something with you. It's just a little historical piece here that I think you will find very interesting. First, let me say thank you so much for supporting cable community radio that's been here with us for 54 years. Thanks to you. We hope you'll continue to support cable. The Billie Holiday Theater, located in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn, New York City, my hometown, is one of the nation's preeminent arts and culture organizations. And this year, they celebrated their 50th anniversary as a beacon for world-class art rooted in racial justice. And last month, on Thursday, March 23rd, President Biden awarded the Billie Holiday Theater the National Medal of Arts Award. And the ceremony was held at the White House and was presented to the president and CEO of the Billie Holiday Theater, Blondell Pinnock. Siren Nation is in good company with honoring Lady Day for the past 16 years. Thank you, Siren Nation. And with that, we are now going to have the drawing for the companion book to that wonderful traveling exhibit, Billie Holiday at Sugar Hill. And this is December Carson, our artistic director. Whoops, one fell out. Okay, hard to read. All righty. It looks like Richard, and it looks like Greer. Come on and get your book. Yay! Our next vocalist. Oh, before I introduce, I would like to let you know that our artists in today's event has CDs out at the front for your convenience. Our next vocalist will be accompanied by another Portland treasure, the pianist who was last year's recipient of an award for the Teacher of the Year from the Steinway Piano Gallery, Tony Pacini. Another gem from our Portland treasure trove, performed and recorded with jazz vocalist Carmen McRae, on bass, Ed Bennett. And returning from the first set and endorsed by bandleader Bobby Torres, Tim Rapp on drums. Vocalist Carrie Campbell was introduced to the Great American Songbook as a young girl growing up on an Iowa family farm and whose father played piano. In the early 80s, she began attending local jam sessions, was well received. And later, as vocalist for the legendary jazz bassist Leroy Vinegar, she helped to build the house for the great jazz spot Jazz de Opus. Carrie usually finds singing opportunities from New York City to California. Please welcome Carrie Campbell.
Is Richard Gere here? Oh my God. I love him. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. I'm just a farm girl from Iowa. Wanted to sing some jazz, so here we go. Tony, take it away. East of the sun, west of the moon, we'll build our dream house of love, dear, near to the sun in the daytime, close to the moon at night. We're living on a lovely way there. Living on love and pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. Love will not die, for we'll keep it that way. Up among the stars you'll find a harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west of the moon. East of the sun, west of the moon. We'll build our dream house of love there, near to the sun in the daytime, near to the moon at night. We're gonna live in a lovely way there, living on love and pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. Our love will not die, we're gonna keep it that way. For up among the stars we'll find a harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun and west of the moon, dear. East of the sun and west of the moon. Doobie-doo. Boom. East of the sun, west of the moon. We'll build our dream house of love, dear, so near to the sun in the day, close to the moon at night. We'll live in a lovely way there, living on love and pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. Our love will not die, we'll keep it that way. For up among the stars we'll find our harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun, west of the moon, dear. East of the sun, west of the moon. East of the sun, west of the moon. East of the sun, west of the moon. You and I, dear, we're living east We love us some jazz, I hope, and it sounds like you guys do too. So, and here's a song. First, actually recorded by Rudy Valley, and then Billie Holiday recorded it. It's a nice song about, kind of sentimental, about writing a letter to someone who's far away. It's called P.S. I Love You. What? Come on, a two. Dear, I thought I'd drop a line. The weather's cool, folks are fine. I'm in bed each night at 9. P.S. I love you. Yesterday we had some rain, but all in all, I can't complain. Was it dusty on the train? P.S. I love you. So write to the Browns just as soon as you're able. They came around to call. I burned a hole in the dining room table. Gee, let me see, I think that's all. There's nothing more for me to say, so I'll close. Oh, by the way, everybody's thinking of you. P.S. I love you. I do my best to obey all your wishes. I put a sign up, think. I've gotta buy us a new set of dishes, or wash the ones piled up in the sink. Nothing more to tell you, dear, except each night seems like a year. Every night I'm dreaming of you. P.S. I love you. Yes, every night I'm dreaming of you. P.S. I miss you. P.S. I want you home. P.S. Darling, how I miss you and I love you. Come on home. P.S. I love you. Writing a letter too. Letters are great. We should write more letters. All right, and here is a song that was written by a lady by the name of Irene Higginbotham, but sadly back in the day she had to have it published under a male name, we've come a long way since then. And also, it's probably more familiarized by Diana Ross's version in Lady Sings the Blues, but it's a great song called Good Morning Heartache. I think we've all been there, probably. Good morning, heartache, you old gloomy sighs. Good morning, heartache, I thought we said goodbye last night. I tossed and turned until it seemed you had gone. Now here you are with the dawn. I wish I could forget you, but you're here to stay. Seems I met you when my love went away. Now every day I start by saying to you, good morning, heartache, what's new? Stop haunting me now. I can't shake you no how. Why don't you just leave me alone? You know I've got those Monday blues, straight through Sunday blues. Good morning, heartache. Yeah, here we go again. Good morning, heartache. You're the one who knew me when. I might as well get used to you hanging around. Good morning, heartache. Sit down. Stop haunting me now. I can't change you. I can't change you, no how. Why don't you please just leave me alone? Can't you see that I've got those Sunday blues straight through Monday blues? Good morning, heartache. Yeah, here we go again. Good morning, heartache. You are the one, you're the one who knew me when, and I might as well get used to you just hanging around. So good morning, heartache. Good morning, heartache. Ooh, good morning. It's a pleasant morning, isn't it, heartache? Would you like to have a seat? You want some breakfast? Ham and eggs? Coffee or tea? Yeah. Good morning, heartache. Just sit right down. Sit down, heartache. You might as well make yourself comfortable. Here we go again. Tony Bassini. We just made that up. I hope you know that. It's a great thing about jazz. You just make stuff up as you go. All right, well, we might feature the drummer here a little bit on this. We'll give him Tim, the hardest working drummer tonight. The only drummer tonight. This actually is a song that Johnny Mercer, a great lyricist, wrote. You know, he was on a train and he wrote it down, and it's a jazz standard, and it's pretty much as, you know, he documented his trip. I took a trip on a train, and I thought about you. I passed a shadowy lane, and I thought about you. 2 or 3 cars parked under the stars, a winding stream, the moon shining down on some little town. With each beam, I had the same old dream. At every stop we made, I thought about you. When I pulled down the shade, that's when I really felt blue. Peeked through the crack, looked down the tracks, the ones going back to you. What did I do? Oh, darling, I thought about you. Yes, I took a trip on a train. I thought about you. I passed a shadowy lane, and I thought about you, yeah. 2 or 3 cars parked under the stars in a winding stream. The moon was shining down on a little town, and with each beam I I thought about you. I passed a shadowy moon, and I thought about you. 2 or 3 cars under the stars, a winding stream. The moon was shining down on some little town, and with each beam I had the same old dream. At every stop we made, darling, I thought about you. For when I pulled down the shade, that's when I really felt blue, yeah. So I peeked through the crack and I looked down the tracks, the ones going back to you. Oh, what did I do? What could I do? Trio, the fellas. Thank you. Enjoy the show. grouping, by the way.
Tony Piscini, Ed Bennett, Tim Rapp, Carrie Campbell. She is a blues and gospel singer-songwriter, recognized as one of the region's best rhythm and blues vocalists, dubbed the First Lady of Portland Blues. She fronts the LaRonda Steele Band, is music director of the nonprofit Portland Interfaith Gospel Choir and Portland Center for Spiritual Living. She has performed with national and international artists and is the recipient of multiple awards, including the 2020 induction into the Oregon Music Hall of Fame. That's all right. Will is working hard tonight. Let's give him some applause. Her accompanist is a multifaceted pianist and arranger, Mark Steele. Let's give a warm welcome to LaRonda Steele. It is tight in here. Is that you?
Yes, I'm going to use that. Well, it's going to work, I believe. Okay. I'll go down to it. I guess that's it. Hold on a second. The joys of technology. Well, it just went off, so you know what? Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Y'all give it up for Miss Marcia. And for all the amazing vocalists and musicians that bless this stage tonight. Yes. Paying tribute to the musical icon for which, when I think about Billie Holiday, I think about just this delicious ball of sour and sweet and, grit and softness and all of those things mixed up together that made her sound so unique. She's uniquely her in so many different ways, and I that's one of the things that I love about her. So when I first started studying Billie Holiday's music and her sense of melody, at first I was just like, I can't do that. I don't understand. I was listening to Ella Fitzgerald and Sarah Vaughan and just different people who took a different approach to melody. And then something just clicked in me this time that the wonder and just the coolness of the way Billie Holiday phrased things, her choice of melody, her just so wonderful. So I'm very honored to be here tonight, to be one of the vocalists that honors her wonderful legacy. Yeah. So I'm going to do my best, y'all. I do the blues and the gospel. I'm going to do my best. See if I can get this to come back on, but might not need it. Okay. Let's go. We got it. Mr. Mark Steele. I fell in love with you the first time I looked into them there eyes. You've got a certain little cute way of flirting sparkle, they bubble, they're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. I fell in love with them their eyes. Fell in love with you the first day I looked into. You've got a cute little certain way of flirting. Oh, they make me feel so happy. They make me feel so blue. I'm falling, not stalling, in a great big way for you. My heart is jumping, y'all. You done something now with them there eyes. You better watch out, little brown eyes, if you wise. They sparkle, they bubble, they're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. I'm looking for the one with the wistful eyes. Oh, I love them there eyes. Thank you so much, so much. The next song I'd like to do is a song that Miss Holiday covered, as well as the late, great Nina Simone. And it's just one of my favorites to do. Once I found the energy and the peace inside to be able to sing it, then it's on my heart to do so. Southern trees bear strange fruit. There's blood on the leaves and blood at the roots. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree. Pastoral scene of the gallant South. Them big bulging eyes and the twisted mouth. Scent of magnolia, clean and fresh. Then the sudden smell of burning flesh. Here is a fruit for the crows to pluck for the wind to gather, for the wind to suck, for the sun to rot, and for the leaves to drop. Here is a strange and bitter cry. Keep going, you guys. I got to sign back in, so. Oh boy. Mark will entertain you while I figure out my password. Things that I did learn about that song, that it wasn't written by an African American. Isn't that something? You would think that, yeah, it wasn't. Come on, baby. Ooh, Lord. It's coming, so thank you so much. It's gonna be worth the wait. I'm just so happy to be alive, y'all. Usually I'd be freaking out right now, but I'm not gonna do that. Life is good.
Can you see us?
Yeah. Is that,
What are you doing? Oh, because I shook it. Hold on, wait. I know. Technology. That's what she
I
said.
don't know which one it is.
And depending on
Okay. Thank you, my Etta.
welcome.
Arietta Ward. It's perfect. Oh, I appreciate it. Mark and myself just got back from a celebration of life for a friend of ours, Mr. Doug Rao, guitar player in the blues community. And so, just in light of that, when we have friends and family who make their transition, it makes being here just that much more profound. Makes us that much more grateful to be here and to not sweat the small stuff. And my friend had my back. Etta, I love you. I love you. All right. There ain't nothing I can do. There ain't nothing I could say that folks don't criticize me. But I'm gonna do just what I wanna do anyway. And it don't matter what people Pacific Ocean. Oh, baby, there ain't nobody's business if I do. If my man should need some money, he can take all of mine, honey. Ain't nobody's business if I do. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. If I should give up my last nickel, and if it puts me in a pickle, baby, there ain't nobody's business if I do. I got some more to talk to you about, too. If my man should ever hit me, oh no, baby, just don't quit me. There ain't nobody's business if I do. Mr. Steele, now he doesn't hit me, but he plays well. Woo! Ain't nobody's business if I do. There's nobody's business. Nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business if I do. Nobody's business if I said if I do, if I do. Thank you all so much. Technology, yes. Bless you.
Thank you, William. She arrived in Portland in 2015 to pursue a career in jazz music. Her journey began at Portland State University under the direction of Darrell Grant and Jeff Baker. She has appeared with Portland's own MJ New Quartet, has worked as a talent and stage manager for the Portland Night Market, and has added acting to her skill set. She credits Sarah Vaughan, Roberta Flack, and Billie Holiday in influencing her unique, soulful sound. Please welcome to the stage Danielle Barker, also known as Danny Barker.
Once I was young, yesterday perhaps, I danced with Jim and Paul and kissed some other chaps. Once I was young, but never naive. I thought I had a trick or two up my imaginary sleeve. And now I know I was naive. I didn't know what time it was. Then I met you. Oh, what a lovely time it was. How sublime it was too. I didn't know what day it was. You held my hand, warm like the month of May it was. And I'll say it was grand, grand to be alive, to be young, to be mad, to be yours alone. Grand to feel your face, hear your touch, say I'm all yours. I didn't know what year it was. Life was no prize. I wanted love, and there it was, shining out of your eyes. I'm wise, and I know what time it is. Say I'm all yours. I didn't know what year it was. Life was no prize. I wanted love, and that was shining out of your eyes. I'm wise, and I know what time it is now. I'm wise, and I know what time it is. Alex Milstead on piano, everyone. This next song, it's called But Beautiful, and it's in the title already. So beautiful. The lyrics get me every time. And I don't want to talk too much about it. I just want to sing it for you. Love is funny, or it's sad, or it's quiet, or it's mad. It's a good thing, or it's sad, but beautiful. Beautiful to take a chance, and if you fall, you fall. And I was thinking I wouldn't mind at all. Love is tearful, or it's gay. It's a problem, or it's play. It's a heartache, either way. But it's beautiful. And I was thinking, if you were mine, I'd never let you go, and that would be but beautiful. I know. Love is tearful, or it's gay. It's a problem, or it's play. It's a heartache, either way.
And I was thinking, if you were mine, I'd never let you go. And that would be but beautiful. And that would be but beautiful. That would be but beautiful. I know. This is actually one of the first jazz songs that I learned at my time at Portland State University. 3 months into my degree, my professor and mentor, Daryl Grant, put me on a tribute for Sarah Vaughan. So the first version of our cover of All of Me that I learned was from Sarah Vaughan. All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I'll never use them. Take my heart, I'll never use it. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part, now I've got a broken heart, so why not take all of All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my heart, I'll never, 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 never use it. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part, now I've got a broken heart. So why not take? So why not take all of me? So why not take all of me? I have one more. Thank you very, very much. This is my second year back, and I absolutely adore everything about this annual presentation. This show has been amazing. All of the singers were wonderful, and I like seeing them in all of their different elements. Like Miss Etta's like soul. LaRonda was saying earlier she does the blues and she's soul too, and like being able to collaborate them on a jazz gig is really cool to be in the same room with them, because I get to see them outside of like the Alberta Rose Theater, but for this night we all get to come together, and it's like a really, really awesome experience. I have one more song, and it is an arrangement of Summertime and I Loves You Porgy. And it was written by, arranged by a professor that we had come into PSU, and we did a cabaret, and his name is David Spear, and he wrote this arrangement for me, and I just thought it would be a great way to thank him and bring it into the tribute for this year. So this is my last song. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high.
looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. And you'll spread your wings, and you'll take to the sky. Oh, but till that morning, there is nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mammy standing by, I wants to stay here, but I ain't worthy. You is too decent to understand. For when I see him, he hypnotize me. When he take hold of me with his hot hand. Someday I know he's coming back to call me. He's gonna handle me and hold me so. It's gonna be like dying, porgy, deep inside me. But when he calls, I know I have to go. I love you, porgy. Don't let him take me. Don't let him handle me and drive me mad. If you can keep me, I want to stay here with you forever, and I'd be glad. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing, and you'll spread your wings, and you'll take to the sky. But till that morning, there is nothing can harm you. With Daddy and Mammy standing by.
with Daddy and Mammy, standing
So, as we come to the end of tonight's tribute, we want to take a moment to applaud our technicians. They play a very important part in helping us to enjoy these performances. Congratulations to tonight's winner of the Billie Holiday Museum Companion Book, Mr. Richard, because Richard, I can't figure out your last name, but congratulations. And Siren Nation's next show is their 17th annual Dolly Parton Hoot Night on Saturday, June 3rd, right here at the historic Alberta Rose Theater. Well, on behalf of December Carson and Siren Nation, thank you for being a beautiful audience. I am Marcia Hawker, thanking you this time until next time. Have a good evening and safe travels. Thank you for supporting jazz.